Hey guys, Brian with House to Homestead here today, and today we're installing another grow light. So I'm going to kind of show you what I've got going on here. These first lights right here, these were the first ones that we ended up getting, and these are actually just shop lights with T8 bulbs. They've worked really well, and as you can see, my plants are really happy. These are all tomatoes, so I ended up planting about 100 tomato plants because I am doing my mom's garden as well as giving some to my mother-in-law. So I know it's a lot. Somehow I deleted my my seed starting video, so it's gone, but I'm hoping to give you guys some updates as I get these transplanted and then eventually planted in the garden and then start harvesting from them. So this was the first light that we got, was that shop light, and then down here this is the second one that we got, and this one we got at Walmart. It was just a $10 grow light. It specifically said grow light on it, and I am still debating if I like it or not. It doesn't seem to be as bright as the shop lights, but I don't know. I've never had actual just like designated grow lights. So, and it kind of gives off, I don't know, kind of almost like a purpley cast. So I'm not sure what that's about, but I don't know. The plants seem happy, and so I guess I mean, I guess it's doing okay. But I did want to get another light because once I start transplanting these tomatoes into some bigger cups, then I'm just not gonna have enough space, and I'm gonna have to have another light. So let me turn you around so you guys can see. Sorry, my living room's a disaster, or my dining room's a disaster. I've got gardening stuff everywhere, so don't mind the mess. But I'm gonna turn you guys around so you can see the lights that I got, and then I'm gonna show you how I hook them up. So I don't know how well this is gonna work. That sun is awfully bright, but all you're gonna need is the shop light fixture, and this one I got at Walmart. It was, oh no, I got this at Ace Hardware, and I think it was like $14. So not expensive at all. They were out of the T8 bulbs that I had gotten last time, so I ended up getting, these are T12, and the difference between the T8s and the T12 is the diameter of the bulb. So the T12s are 1.5 inches, and I think the T8s are just 1 inch. So not a big, I mean, it doesn't, I don't think it really matters. One thing that you need to make sure on is the lumens and the kelvins of your bulbs. So I got 2,900 lumens and then 6,500 kelvins. So I'll show you, try not to break these, but this is what you're looking at is right here. So here is the 2,900 lumens, and then where's it at? Over here, this is the 6,500 kelvins. So that's what you need to look at. And these were, I got these at, the bulbs were from Walmart, and these were, I want to say like $7. So between the light and the fixture, or the bulbs and the fixture, it was about $21, $22, give or take a few cents. So I'm just gonna take this out. And it's a really simple, I mean, the installation doesn't get any more simple. The hardest part is getting the hooks at the right level. So because these aren't actual grow lights, you're gonna have to put them closer to the plants, but that's not a big deal. It comes with the chains, so it is, I mean, you can change the height of the light. So this is what it looks like right here, and you'll just need to far I've been okay. I've only had 2 lights plugged in, but now that I've got 3 going, I am gonna have to use one of the, like the 3-prong plugins. So I'm gonna get these bulbs unwrapped and then put them in the light fixture, and then I'll show you how we hang it up. So. I'm actually supposed to be getting ready for work right now, but this really needed to be done, so don't mind the crazy hair. But I just wanted to show you guys this real quick while I was doing it. And it doesn't take hardly any time to get this up, so. I had transplanted my rhubarb yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw that I transplanted all of our rhubarb yesterday, which is actually why I had to end up going to get another light, because I had to put in another shelf, so, or use one of the other shelves. So.
You got a stray cat in the barn, it's like it's dying or something.
I'm always so afraid I'm gonna break one of these bulbs. They're not very sturdy. So you'll just have to, it's got these little, I don't know if you can see these prongs down here, and you'll just have to slide them into the holes. There's like a slit, and then you want to turn them so they're locked in, and you'll feel it kind of snap into place. So this is what I ended up doing. I just used a piece of wire and looped it through the chain that came with the light, and then looped it around and then wrapped the wire around. So I'm just gonna plug it in and we'll see what happens. I do have it pretty close. I would say it's maybe 4 inches above the seed. So I'm just gonna get it plugged in and we'll see what happens. We've got light. So now I now have all 3 shelves. I'm just gonna get these plants back on, and I probably will end up putting foil on the bottom level. I haven't done that yet. So down here, I'll show you all of my tomatoes basically are up, and they're doing really good. I'll show you. They do have baby true leaves on them, so that's a good sign. Down here, this is more, and I ended up planting more rhubarb because I do want to put rhubarb at the base of our like elderberry bushes and things like that. And then down here, not a whole lot going on. These are pepper seeds, and we got one, so they do sometimes take a little bit longer. And over here, this whole tray is peppers. So I ended up using plastic wrap because we don't have I had bought my trays on Amazon, and they didn't come with the like dome thing that you see a lot of times that like on the Jiffy ones from Walmart. These just didn't have that. So I'm just waiting, or I'm just using the saran wrap to use just to keep the soil moist. But it looks like we've got a couple things coming up, so I'm just going to leave this plastic wrap tucked in. But it's another reason I knew I had to get this light up, because I was just out of light. So So I hope this helped you if you're looking for an inexpensive way to get some grow lights but can't afford to spend a couple $100s on them. So total cost for the lights, for all 3 lights, was around $60. So with that $60 I was able to start a lot of seeds. So I think I am going to move my onions up here. They're looking a little sad, but anyways, this is what I've got going on. So I guess my next video on my plants will be whenever it's time to transplant them. So like I said, I did transplant my rhubarb yesterday, but I didn't record it because it wasn't really not really exciting. So just putting the rhubarb into some bigger plants, and I only had 11 of them to do. So anyways, just want to do this quick video real quick on showing you how we install our grow light. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.